Improving product success is hard. The world is getting more and more complex. To compete, we can't continue to use the same tools and insights of yesterday. We need a different way to view our customers and markets. According to studies from Harvard, MIT, Michigan State, and others, 75 to 90% of products and services fail. And by fail, we mean not achieving expected outcomes like revenue, market share, or profit goals. If you consider all the time and money that is spent on those failed products, I'm sure you would agree with me that this is a huge waste. What's the cost to your company? Likely in the millions. Early stage VCs and many executives know this reality far too well, which is why they stage their funding and build a portfolio of investments. They know that not all are going to make it. As former product and marketing managers, we get it. Developing a new product is not easy. However, given these stats, something in the product development process is broken. We have conducted research and have found that products fail for three main reasons. First, most companies simply have a poor understanding of customer needs. They either do not get a granular, specific enough understanding, or they do not dig below the surface to get to the real issue, or they do not solve a big enough problem. Second, with a lack of clear customer insights, product teams are forced to rely on a hodgepodge of internal opinions, biases, and approaches, resulting in disagreement on priorities. Third, due to the first two reasons, there are breakdowns in communication among stakeholders, leading to scope and focus issues for the product team. As a result, companies end up developing products that don't solve a real need, investing in marketing that does not resonate, and killing team morale and engagement. The question we need to be asking is, what does it take to achieve product success? There are many approaches out there. However, they can result in a vague set of incomplete customer needs or are too focused on defining a solution before knowing the real customer problem to be solved. Regardless of the approach you use, and whether you're looking to build an MVP, define product market fit, increase current market share, or identify new markets for investment, what is needed is a complete set of prioritized, granular customer needs. This helps you align your efforts and focus on the biggest market opportunities in a clear and methodical way. Consider the case of Kawasaki Jet Ski, an interesting and inspiring example that reinforces the power of this process. The jet ski, as you can see here, is operated from a standing or kneeling position and was the first commercially successful personal watercraft. Seeking new markets for growth, the well-intentioned folks at Kawasaki asked customers how to improve the jet ski. Well, based on the traditional customer needs they captured, like make it easier to use, increase the power and speed, and make it more comfortable, Kawasaki introduced bigger engines and improved padding to protect the legs of riders. At the same time, Yamaha gathered better, more granular customer needs, such as avoid having to learn how to balance myself when riding on a personal watercraft, or ensure a personal watercraft can carry more than one person, or avoid bruising or injuring my legs when riding on a personal watercraft. As a result, they introduced the Wave Runner, which is operated from the seated position and captured 95% of the market within a few years. By asking customers how to improve their current product and gathering vague inputs, Kawasaki missed the opportunity to dominate the new seated watercraft market. To this day, they still have less than 10% market share. Which type of customer needs does your organization collect? The traditional ones on the left or the granular customer needs on the right? We've worked with many clients across various industries, from software to financial services to data services. All have trusted us to gather and prioritize the granular customer insights they needed to achieve their business objectives. Let's just highlight a few examples. One approach to improving a product or a service is to look broadly at what the customer is trying to do to find ways to add value. After working with us, First American Title Insurance Company increased their Net Promoter Score, or NPS, by 20 points in 6 months, which is a huge jump, by focusing on the complete job of helping consumers refinance their mortgage. Here's a small example of what they did. Given how many different people are involved with the mortgage process, we learned that consumers don't always know who to contact when they need help. This key insight led First American to provide their customers with a cheat sheet of who to contact when they have a question. This simple product improvement, along with a few others, is what helped boost our NPS so dramatically in such a short period of time. Companies can also find opportunities to improve their products and better serve customers by digging a little deeper. TD Bank, a more than 100-year-old company, was grappling with deposit growth in Canada. By studying at a granular level how consumers manage their day-to-day cash flows, we identified that consumers understand that they need to save, but they really struggle with the discipline to do so. As a result of this insight, TD Bank created a new banking product called Simply Save that was the fastest adopted in their history. This concept was subsequently copied by Bank of America in the US. It was called Keep the Change, and later became the basis of the new fintech company Acorn. How do we do this? How do we help companies improve product success through agile innovation? Once we've defined the business objectives, we map the customer's journey and gather a complete set of granular needs. Then, we prioritize the needs to find the best opportunities to achieve your product objectives. Finally, we analyze and synthesize the opportunities to help you move forward with confidence. As a result, the team has the inputs they need to avoid the 3 reasons why products fail. To execute this process effectively, we have developed and refined a few operating principles over the years. First, we have learned that our assumptions may be wrong. To truly understand the customer and their motivations, we must get outside the building to gather the insights needed to improve product success. Second, we focus on the end, not the means. We recognize that the only thing that matters when it comes to customer satisfaction and loyalty is the extent to which a product or service helps that customer get something done. The leading approach to understand this is to define what the customer is trying to do as a job to be done. And don't let this term scare you. By job, we just mean a task, an activity, or a goal. The reason we do this is to ensure we map the journey from the customer's perspective, not how the organization sees it, and identify every step along the way so that we have an end-to-end view of what the customer is trying to get done. Whether you're launching a new product, want to optimize a current one, or trying to increase retention, focusing on the job helps to reframe us from a myopic, product-centric mindset. Third, we know that we must peel back the onion and decompose jobs into a set of needs that a customer must resolve quickly, predictably, and efficiently to successfully complete the job. We developed this structure to guide our customer interviews and to ensure we uncover all the needs associated with a job. Furthermore, because the needs are associated with a job and not a solution, they will remain constant over time for as long as people are still doing the job. What changes is the relative importance of each need and the extent to which each need is unsatisfied. As a result, we improve the likelihood of product success by identifying the needs associated with a job that are currently the most important and least satisfied. We call this a heat map. Each need is listed underneath each step of the job and color-coded, giving you a visual of where opportunity resides. Needs that are red or dark orange are the biggest market opportunities. Needs that are green are typically important but well satisfied, what we call table stakes, that still need to be addressed but will not drive product success. However, if you ignore those green ones, they can lead to product failure. How can you use the heat map to drive results? Well, needs that you already address well with your product, you should use to improve your messaging and positioning. Let the world know about your great solution. Needs that you could address well with new product features, you should prioritize ahead of other features in your roadmap. And needs that you don't address today, you should use to drive the creation of new solutions. We also use the heat map to guide additional customer interviews needed for analyzing and synthesizing related opportunities, understanding what is getting in the way of satisfying the needs, and identifying the emotional needs of the customer. Despite the robustness of our methodology, we can do this very quickly as a result of the hundreds of projects we have done over the years. In about 2 weeks, we conduct in-depth interviews with customers, map the job, and gather their needs. In 2 or more weeks, we conduct additional research to have customers prioritize the needs and develop a heat map of market opportunity. During the final week of the project, we analyze and synthesize the opportunities. Of course, we partner with you throughout to ensure the project results address your specific product objectives or challenge. As a result, in about 4 to 5 weeks, you will have a comprehensive understanding of what your customer is trying to get done, know the biggest market opportunities, and have a clear direction for how to build a successful product. In what areas would you like to apply this approach to improve your product success? To take the next step and for more information, please go to agilovation.com. Thank you.